What's going? Nicole, what's up? Just checking in with y'all. Y'all good? Y'all straight? Walaikum salam. Wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I was gonna see if you was trying to get a feature. Huh? Do I do tours? Not right now. Can't stop, won't stop. You know the game. Well, what's happening? I don't got no hole in mine today. But you catch me another day, I'll have it. It'll be back holy. But Robert, I'm feeling my best. How are you? Did you hear Dirk learning how to speak Arabic? He should have been doing that. He's a Muslim. You dropped that Kevin Gates feature for sure. It's on YouTube. I just dropped it. Rock out Ted Slime. What I'm adding you for? What you want to talk about? Keep going, bro. I'm gonna keep going. Y'all too. Y'all too. Yeah, y'all keep going. I got all kind of great things around me, including green light. All kind of great things around me. All kinds. See the Guardians over here. All kind of great things. Roll back. I love you back, bro. You say you got a real question. I don't get on here fucking around, Tez. I think I remember you, nigga. You got on here and didn't say shit. Yo, Faise, Rahul back. Can you speak on this real ID situation? I don't know what that means. I'm about to put. Don't come on here playing. Kareem, what's going on? Great things around me. I got great things around me. Oh, what's going on? I got great things around me. You talking about the stars on the ID? I don't know what you. I don't know what y'all talking about. Is this something else? When viral on TikTok or something? Hey, Faze One, what's going on? Don't stop the good fruit royalty. We need that language for royal family. It kicked me off. I just tried to accept you, so you can't join, so you might have to do it again. Cool, and for sure. You see, we making waves. We making it happen. You need the ID by sometime. It may just travel, so I heard. They say that every year. I don't need no ID to travel. They're making it mandatory to get a 5-point star to travel. I don't go nowhere no damn way. Therapy sessions. Preach, love it. Thank you. I don't know. I'm gonna look into what y'all talking about. I don't know too much about what you're saying. I can't speak on it right now. They say that's real ID with a gold star on ID. You talking about driver license? Y'all saying driver license? What happened to Rod Hayes getting the Dr. York out of jail? Or was he all talk? I don't know what Rod got going on, y'all. I've been told y'all that. I don't know what bro got going on. I don't have nothing to do with that. Man, I can't get nobody to take helping Pop serious. Don't none of these folk really want to help him. Because they realize there's not no walk in the park, so they just walk out the park. So I don't care what Rod got going on. I told him I don't play with this shit. We kill shepherd, not the sheep. Okay, that was up. I don't know why you do that. But I mean, that's what you use. You want to make it your time while you on earth. That's fine. Y'all talk about it on y'all page. He knows less. What are you talking about? Yeah, green light is supreme, sublime. I got great things around me. Great things. Great things. Why you support B Dell? He don't support you at all. You blind. B Dell show plenty love. I got a show coming up with B Dell on Thursday. Since you talk, we talking about gematria on Thursday. So I don't know what you mean. He don't support me. He show support. Green light is God. Yeah, you can say that. It is a God. It guides you. If the shepherds are leading sheep into the pits of hell, then we're going straight after them. All right, do that. Why are you talking about it? Just go do it. Just go do that in there. Go straight after them. If you going straight after them, don't need no, you don't need to talk about it at all. Now, for sure, Faise and Bedell went hard last time. We only did one show. Fedora 144. What you mean 144? You talking about, I think I seen something like that. 144 when they finally had picked them or some shit. I don't know, but I don't get into sports, but I think I seen that number too. I think I seen that. I might have screenshotted that. Let me see. I saw that somewhere. Where the 144 was at? Oh yeah, fifth round at number 144. I saw that too. See, I screenshot to pay homage to anybody that came before him, anything like that. It becomes a one world thing, and that's it. So the Dajjal comes out as a deceiver. You with me? And they know how to identify the Dajjal, and it's not one person with that being. There are multiple beings. There's multiple ways that it's being said that that being will show up. All right. So again, if people were to read their books, truly study them, and study the language associated with their books, all this confusion would be killed. People wouldn't be, you know what I mean, stuck fighting over stuff that don't even make sense. Y'all calling people the Antichrist. You got to stop that. All right. There's no one Antichrist. That's commercial. Get off TV. In the actual story, there are many Antichrists. There are many that have come. Listen, everybody who was standing outside that was screaming, crucify Jesus, they were Antichrist. Would you say they were for Christ or against him? Anti means against, yes? Okay, so they were against Christ. The ones who crucified him were Antichrist. The people who just screamed like Brother Polite, he's an Antichrist. Because you heard him clearly say, fuck Jesus. So that's an Antichrist. You with me? People who are against Christ are Antichrist. Even if they don't consciously know that they're against Christ. You with me? That's why that spirit versus flesh thing is very important. Because if you get stuck calling Jesus, but it's not always a biological use of the word, that they're against Christ. You with me? That's why that spirit versus flesh thing is very important. Because if you get stuck calling Jesus a spirit and you don't want to deal with or confess that he came in the flesh, then you'll start dealing with Jesus like a spirit, when in fact the story does not say he's a spirit. Okay? He may have come here in extraterrestrial. He may have left this plane and returned back to wherever he came from originally, and whatever happened to that body happened to that body. There's another question you'd be asking. If Jesus left this plane alive, like they show us in the book, all right, what body was he using, for one? And if he left this plane alive, does he still have that same body when he returns? Okay, because people are looking for the return of the Messiah. How did the Messiah come the first time? And if we're talking about a Messiah, all right, there were many Messiahs. Who is to say that the Comforter is not Jesus? What if the Comforter was, I don't know, Ahmed? Or what if it was Pericles? Or what if it was Muhammad? And Muhammad came and gave a part of the story, a part of the mission. And then we had the Son of Man come, all right, or someone who was like unto the Son of Man in the version of Michael. What if Michael came and all this was already written? So what if Muhammad is the comforter that came through and made sure that people took their religion serious, because Muslims are serious Christians. You understand? And they would be even more serious if they didn't follow the mainstream hadith, that they can't decide on whether or not this hadith is the one to listen to, that one. So then you get split. If they just focus on Al Quran, then they will be even more diligent and devout Muslims, or mu'mineen or mu'minati. They would never have fallen away, because they say Al Quran is clear. It shouldn't be no confusion. All right. So we say this is your way, this is your way. If we say do this, do this. So then how people praying, that's not based on the Quran. Even the times that people pray a day, that's not based on the Quran. You understand? Al Quran speaks about 3 associated times, and the times make sense. And they're designated for a reason. The rising of the sun, the motion in the noon point or the high point of the sun, and then the setting of the sun, right? But then you ask mainstream Islam, they say 5 times. I say, show me in Al Quran where it says 5 times. You with me? And I'm not saying there's no way you can find a section or a scripture I've never seen. I'm telling you from reading it, it's not in there. Again, show me in Al Quran where it says, and pray 5 times. No, it doesn't say that. It designates 3 times a day, multiple times. It designates 3 times. I think it's sort of 17. It does that. It's a few different. I have to go back and look, but I know that it's designated for 3 times. But people praying 5 times a day. Why? Based off of what somebody else wrote or said or asserted to be the Sunnah. Same thing with Christians. Christians were told, don't eat pork because this being here, all right, is unclean. This pig is unclean. It's not good for you. And they say, well, Jesus blessed the food. First of all, Jesus or Yeshua blessed the food for the people who were eating that meal. It never said, now the pig is unclean. If Jesus blessed the food, then tell me that the pigs no longer eat everything. They no longer eat slop. Y'all are making excuses. If you was there sitting there eating that meal with them folks and he blessed your food, all right, then you probably have a leg to stand on. But I don't think that's you. So I think that pigs still do what the book said pigs do. You go read the book of Leviticus. I think pigs still eat everything unclean. You chop up anything and spew it into the pig slop and they will eat it. So that animal is still unclean. No amount of blessing that Jesus did will make that bacteria no longer exist, or those diseases no longer exist. You understand? Or that animal be all of a sudden clean. That's not what it meant. Y'all are trying to just spin it. It meant that particular meal and those foods were blessed for those people. And blessing the food doesn't mean what you think it means. If somebody puts cyanide in your meal, it don't matter how hard you pray. That is cyanide. We will say sayonara. You understand? And then I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna be like, yo, don't eat that. Yo, I'm praying over it. I'm just gonna sayonara. I'm just gonna sayonara. Why you sayonara? Because he's gonna be sayonara. You feel what I'm saying? That's not what. Listen, you can pray over the food. That's the blessing. That's gratitude that you're showing. It never meant you removing the whatever the fuck is impure in the food. It never meant that. To say grace was to be showing gratitude for your meal. Most High, I ask that you bless this food that we're about to receive for the health and the nourishment of our bodies. All right? You say that, right? And then you pick up a block of cheese. Well, you're gonna have even the Most High gonna be like, bro, what the fuck? What I'm supposed to how I'm gonna do this? Angels walking up to him, why you stressing? Niggas just asked me to bless this fucking block of cheese. There's no nutrients. There's no nutrients. What nutrients is he gonna receive? Niggas say that shit over a Snickers bar. What you doing? I'm blessing my food. It's still processed. So no, it's so much that has been lost. And they say people perish for lack of knowledge. People perish for ignorance. Because a lot of people have knowledge and they just ignore it. Y'all with me? Y'all see why they might be mad at me? That's why I be kind of easing up. A lot of this stuff I could make videos on, but I just don't want to blow people's spot to the point where they be so mad at me. You feel what I'm saying? That's not my Like but it's so much. It's so much. So niggas like, yo, man, we can eat pork. No, it never said that. Y'all not supposed to be eating pork. It literally said, don't eat it. And you'll show people. And they'll say, well, that's the Old Testament. Listen, did Jesus come to destroy or fulfill the law? Oh, no, I want to talk to you. No, talk to me. Sit down. Bless your food. Come on. I'll bless mine. All right, now let me ask you questions. No eating at the table and talking. All right, I'll catch you with it time to go. Did Jesus come to fulfill or destroy the law? All right. So if Jesus came to fulfill the law or fulfill all prophecies or fulfill, all right, because specifically that's another thing. It could take another turn. The turn that it could take was Jesus didn't actually explicitly state, hey, I came to fulfill the law. He said, I came to fulfill and not destroy. And they were talking about the law. So, Jesus slick motherfucker because he was actually underhanded a lot of shit. He was slick hating on Moses. I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't supposed to tell y'all. But a nigga Jesus was slick like, hate on him man Moses. I don't know why. He was like throwing shots at the nigga like, I know, verily I say unto you. What nigga say? What he say? I know you have heard it to be so. That you are to, what do you say? Well, I know you've heard it to be so, that there is an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Verily, I'm giving the nigga the wrong accent. Hold on, I'm getting the right accent. I know you have heard it to be so. That it is to be a tooth for a tooth and an eye for an eye. But verily, I say unto you, no, it is not a tooth for a tooth. You have to turn the other cheek. So if I slap you, you are turning the other cheek. Let me slap the other cheek. So the nigga looking around like, that ain't what Moses said. You wanna bring up Moses to me. Who is that nigga in this day and time? It is me. And oh, I swear on me, Father, if you bring up Moses again, I will speak to you like you did to see. Have I made myself clear? Sounds Christ. They don't even say that. He say, me. You feel what I'm saying? That nigga was, why he hate? I'm reading this shit like that. He just hated on Moses. Moses didn't do shit to bro. Like, what the hell? Moses don't even know the man down here hating on his ass. I know you have heard it say. Someone, I'm not going to say who, but we know who I am speaking of. He had the one. He said, oh, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. No. I say to you, this is the way. You are going to do turn the cheek. When someone slap your cheek, you have to turn it. Fuck Moses. That's what he said. I read it. I said, damn. So he was fulfilling shit, but at the same time, he did straight like destroy that shit, but he did it so smooth and people didn't even know it was being destroyed. I'm like, this nigga don't. Sometimes he was fucking with the law. Other time he just made it up as he went. He like, nigga, we ain't doing that shit no more. Turn other cheek, nigga. Fuck that. We ain't doing no more eye for eye shit. Tooth for tooth. Fuck that even mean. So I can't even, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it could take a turn. But the point is, Jesus was really still fucking with like a lot of the old shit, just not all of it. See what I'm saying? Boy, and then what the fuck you mean a New Testament? How do God got an Old Testament? That shit crazy. That's reverse psychology. They're like somebody saying, do you want the old car or do you want the new car? And everybody runs to the new one. We know what you just did. You know what you just did. I'm saying, do you want the old food or do you want the new food? I wasn't trying to flex my gun, y'all. I forgot this shit was saying. They said this nigga trying to flex. I forgot this shit was saying. Do you want the old food or the new food? I tell you something. They knew what they were doing. You know what I mean? But either way, bro, y'all got to start living like these Muslims. You know what I'm saying? All right, what y'all think Muslims need to learn from Christians, though? Because I know the Christians need to learn discipline from the Muslims. They need to learn taking their religion serious from the Muslims. The women can learn modesty from the Muslims. The men can learn prowess and ambition from the Muslims, cause they go get shit done. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What do Christian need? What do the Muslim need to learn from the Christians? Uh, I don't know, bro, but they can learn how to sing from the Christian, cause like they got these folk really walking around thinking they ain't allowed to do music. Haram! They can't even get a la 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 haram. We had a nigga try to bash him and stone him. Music is not haram. It's lies. They made it up. It's not haram to do music. The fuck? They gonna be like, you can't sing. I'm like, what y'all finna go? We finna go pray. All right, go ahead. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I said, so what you doing? I'm praying. I was just doing the same shit. I was just saying different shit. No, you was singing, nigga. You talking about some love. So we about to pray, nigga. All right, go ahead, pray. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Like this nigga is singing. He's singing. Everybody tell me, shh, he praying. He's singing. He performing. Nigga say we can't listen to music. Them niggas first thing they do wake up at AM and sing. Shit, nigga. Well, the first thing you do, you come Muslim, you sing. Hush. I'm like, so don't nobody hear that music. It's just me. It's just me hear that music. Y'all sing like a motherfucker. Y'all lying like this. See what I'm saying? See why I can't make videos on this shit? They be mad at me. Then they go into full opera mode, bro. Tomorrow, no music. Now let us pray. Bismillah. Like, bro, you are singing, bro. I'm finna go. Nigga, man, the only ones who can sing is them. Get out of here. No. Nope. I need your books. DM, I am Asia. Somebody type the act for them to DM. That shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Muslim, y'all need to loosen up a little bit though. Like let y'all sing a little bit. Damn. Cause y'all do be singing when y'all pray. And I think them niggas just don't want no other people to have no other fans. Like, cause them niggas, y'all short to the mosque, nigga who be leading prayer, they be singing. And y'all think they slick, they stand up there in the front, everybody in the crowd. Y'all, they the audience. You just trying to show people you can sing. Trying to show people you can sing. Shit. I can't think of too much else though that the Muslims need to learn from the Christians. Can't think of nothing else. Cause the books will be like, yo, no images in Allah's name or God's name or after God. And the Muslims, they don't play about that. You can't even walk in that bit with a smiley face on your shirt. You know what I mean? They gonna go get a nigga from the back that's an actual Arab to stare you down. If you ain't never been stared down by an actual Arab, the Arab niggas, you don't know what I'm talking about. Boy, your ass will get right quick. Them niggas got the darkest eyes you ever beheld. I don't know what they got going on. I'm like, can you please raise your eyebrows so this will be less intimidating? Just raise them. Ask me a question real quick. Them niggas will stare you the fuck down till you get out of there with that shit. No smiley face. You can't have an explanation point. Can't walk in that bitch with no land on you. They wash up. They do wudu before they pray, before they get salat. They wash up. They wash dirt off of them. They want to be pure, clean. Boy, the Christians need to talk to the Muslims, man. They know something. If I listen, it's like in class, right? When you've been playing around, but you see niggas start taking out their pencils and shit and lining it up and getting their paper ready and all that, and then looking straight ahead, and you the only nigga playing. That's how Christians look right now. You see all these people getting their shit together. Everybody lining up, bowing down. You know what I'm saying? Catching the sun. and you sitting here playing, tomorrow, I'm in the club, tomorrow, I got time. Time is up. Time is up. Don't get mad at me because I'm telling you, your belief in Jesus ain't enough. They lied to you. They lied to you. Mm-mm. Because they said there's many motherfuckers gonna come up there. Bro said the most gangster shit. I'll never forget it. This nigga Asa, Jesus, was like, niggas gonna walk up to me saying, oh, then I open this business up in your name. Then I heal these folks at the church in your name. Then I tell people giving this worship. Then I do all this stuff in your name. They said, this man gonna look at bro and be like, I never knew you. Get away from me. You're a worker of iniquity. Ooh, so believing in Jesus is not enough according to your own stories. No, it's plenty of people believe in Jesus. Plenty of people doing stuff in Jesus' name. They said, bro, gonna walk up and be like, I never knew you. And get away from me. You a worker of iniquity. Boy. Boy. You know what I'm saying? What Pa say? Pa say Jesus never even heard the word Christian. Y'all gonna be trying to get in with the wrong ID and shit. Imagine the mothership is a club. They got to get in with the right ID. Niggas showing Christian and shit. And 7 Day of He like, what is this? Translate it. I don't speak Aramaic. You speak Hebrew though. I don't speak Hebrew. How old is you? 35. You had 35 years and you didn't never learn the language that I gave y'all the books in? No. So I'm sorry, twin, but I don't know what the fuck this is. And if you can't, what you heard you saying this before, Mike? I ain't never seen that before. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit, we don't know you. And you ain't on the list, twin, so go ahead, get to the bat. Maybe we'll fix something out. Shit. That nigga Peter gonna be snickering and shit. Fuck, what's funny, Peter? Nothing. Ain't don't get mad at me. Go to the back of the line, we'll figure something out. Shit, they gonna walk up on Jesus! And nigga Yeshua gonna look like, who? Jesus! Jesus. You! Me? Yeah, you Jesus. Nigga, no, the hell I'm not. My name Yeshua, nigga, the fuck, big Yeshua. The hell? Who the fuck is that Jesus nigga? Hey, Mike. Yo, we're good. You heard of that Jesus nigga? Hell no, I ain't heard no Jesus nigga. Who is G? They talking about they must be Spanish. You in the wrong line. This was you Spanish? No. And then that gonna be a whole nother motherfucker. You trying to explain your ethnicity. I'm black. They gonna bust out laughing. They gonna look at you. Nah, quit playing, nigga. You what? I'm black. No, you not. We looking at you. I'm for sure. I ain't graduate all the schools, but Earth was easy. You brown. No, see, you don't get it. I don't get it, and you testing my patience. So I'm trying to figure out, like, either you Spanish because you talking about some Jesus, but now you say you black, but like, bro, who is you? Fuck. I'm black. My name is, bro, I don't even care about your name no more. To the back of the line, bro. We'll figure you out. Peter just laughing. The fuck is funny, Peter? Shit, boy. Jesus, nigga, who the fuck is that? Oh, it's your name. How the fuck you, bro? Y'all gonna piss Jesus ass off. How the fuck you gonna tell me what my name is, nigga? Hey, yeah, sure, chill. Gabriel gonna be trying to calm him down. Chill, y'all. I'm saying though, like, what if what if I come and tell your name Trishy, nigga? My name is not Trishy, nigga. Exactly, nigga. You see how you got mad and I'm just giving you an example? All these niggas walking up to me calling me G. Next. The hell? But them Hebrew Israelites gonna get clean in the door. But them Hebrew Israelites gonna get clean through the door. Shalom. 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 Fuck you talking about? Hey, yeah. Yeah, how was shy? Oh, that was my nickname for sure. Come through the door. Come through the door. Then they gonna be talking mad shit. Told y'all niggas. Told y'all Negroes. That's right. Then they gonna be walking big as hell around niggas. Told y'all niggas. Yeah, white Jesus. But you wanted white Jesus. Who the fuck is Jesus? That's right. They gonna be on the way in of damn club to my son. Give me Revelation chapter 2, verse 7. Give me Revelation 1:14. And it says, that's how you gonna hear in the distance. And his hair white like wool. Yes, right. Shit. The fuck? You ain't never heard no nigga yell to them Hebrew Israelites get to read in they whatever scripture they chief told them or they captain told them to read. Boy, them niggas be screaming like a bitch. I'm telling you. John 3:16. For God so loved the world. Like them niggas is military for sure. For sure. And he gave. That's right. His own. Stop right there. He gave his what? His own. Stop right there. I don't think y'all ready for this. Sister, I can look at you and tell you ain't ready for this. Come on over here, brother. What'd he give? His only begotten son. That's right. Okay, so let me talk to y'all. We're gonna bring it out. Them niggas getting straight in heaven. I know them niggas, them Hebrew Israelites. They getting straight in heaven, bro. They know some shit we do not know. I promise you they do. You see nobody don't even fuck with them Hebrews. Like, they just leave them niggas alone because they either completely throw it off or they completely on point and niggas is scared to find out which. They scared to find out which one. But them niggas, boy, them Isley brothers do not play. Tell you something. Tell you something. They don't play. Them niggas be out there like literally exercising in the AM and shit. You all paying. What y'all ain't getting ready for? Slavery, nigga. That's right. You don't know what's coming? You don't know. What the fuck is coming? The new slavery, nigga, they gonna be enslaved this time. Damn, did nobody tell me? I ain't know that shit. The white folk be going over there trying to interview them niggas. They still don't stop talking shit. I'm like, damn, bro, she didn't do it. You know you ain't shit, right? Bro, you don't even know her. You gotta get, bro, them niggas literally made some white folks kiss their feet one time. Brought out a scripture and said why it would need to be. I'm like, bro, if y'all don't get y'all crazy ass up, them niggas don't even got no credit score out there, bitch. Y'all ain't kissing these folks. That nigga right there homeless. What the hell? You ain't wash your feet. Trying to tell you some shit. Oh, man. Damn, bro. Them niggas hate white folks. I don't hate white people. Shit. I don't know, bro. They be for real. Like, they really hate them folks. I'm like, bro, what did they do to y'all niggas? You know what they did to our people? You talking about them over there, nigga? They just got here. They be looking like all the memes when they cut the eyes to the side. I be having to apologize. I'm sorry, white people. We all don't know yet that y'all wasn't the ones that did it. Y'all didn't do it. Shit, nigga, more motherfucking melanin dominant people that were fucking us up than it was them. That's crazy. Them white folks didn't have shit to do with it. It's here now. Yeah, but they great grandfather did. Nigga, did you sit down and ask them their genealogy? The hell, this could be our cousin. Come on over here, Bill. Okay, is it cool? I just want to make sure that it's cool. So I'm cool with it. He don't want me over here. I ain't gotta be over. I love Michael Jackson. You would love Michael Jackson, Bill. Now you starting to piss me off. Well, dang it, I thought that was the right thing to say. It's not, nigga. We lost Mike. Yeah, fuck it. Go over there. He talking to his wife. What the hell did I do? black people don't like Mike. Sure. She tried to tell me, you said the wrong Michael, Bill. Should have said Jordan. Shit, boy, I'm trying to tell you shit you don't know. But yeah, I don't got no problem with white folk. Niggas be wanting me to be mad at white people. You know, I mean, I'll never forget that shit. Like when I was outside at 2020, and I was like laughing and talking with some white folks, and some niggas like walked up on us and just looking at me, like expecting me to just get on cold. Like I'm like, yeah, my bad. Yeah, fuck y'all. But these niggas funny. You know what I mean? I never forgot I called a white man like nigga, like he was with us chilling. I'm like, man, this nigga hell. And they were getting offended, like, bro, why you calling man a nigga, bro? Wait, what you mean? It's my nigga. Oh, so you mean nigger? Cause then why we calling each other that? Yeah, see, they don't like that. They don't. I thought nigga meant like endearment, bro. What the hell? I ain't know y'all niggas been calling me nigger this whole time. The fuck? I would never went for that shit. Yeah. Nah, nigga, we call you nigga. I just call him nigga. But yeah, you calling him nigga, he ain't a nigga. So do I want to be a nigga, bro? Like you making it seem like nigga ain't shit I need to be. No, you a nigga, he not a nigga. Why is he not a nigga? Because they used to call us nigga. But you just said I'm a nigga. No, they put the ER on it. It's just different. But I did put the ER on it. But you should. They be confused. Never mind, twin. Never mind, twin. That nigga cool. I'm trying to tell you something you don't know. I'm finna have to get out of here, y'all. I had no problem with okay. Yeah, I don't got no issue with them folk, but them folk cool here. They be confused. Y'all don't understand. Y'all ain't never had no white friend. Them folk be confused, like why the fuck, like why the fuck they get like done in? They didn't even do shit, and they want to be gang so bad. So I'm trying to tell you, them folk just want to be gang. That's it. Them niggas just want to be gang, especially young niggas, bro. They just want to be gang. They more black than we is sometimes, bro. They don't know. They just want to be gang, bro. But then they be fucked up, like they be like, damn, we know. They ain't trying to start no shit, bro. Shit, boy, white boy, y'all know white boy. Everybody had a white boy. I'm not talking about a white man or a white boy. I'm talking white boy. Everybody had a white boy. Hey, white boy. Fuck going. Come on over here, bro. We were just talking about your ass. Shit, what y'all niggas talking about? And tell the nigga he can't say nigga. Boy. White boy big nigga ass. Shit. You didn't know how much you said nigga till you realize how much white boy said nigga. Because every time white boy said nigga, you like, shit, we said this. I don't know if we should say this. You know the nigga gotta be a nigga to make you think you ain't supposed to be able to say this shit. That nigga said this shit more fluent than we did. Like, damn, you looking for an ER. It don't even exist. And he looking at you like, what the fuck wrong with you? Nigga, you good? So I think I am. I'm trying to figure it out. Shit, white boy. White girl. Boy, we don't even know none of their names. We heard of it. We know they got names. But a lot of them niggas was just white boy and white girl. And we fuck with them. Yeah. And they want me to hate them. For what, bro? I don't understand. If they do got ancestors to this fuck shit, that's their ancestors, bro. These niggas ain't do, then they ain't do it. A lot of them, bro. Them folk fuck with us. Then niggas trying to hold on to the politics shit. I just seen my son General, bless his heart. He had post on some Harriet Tubman. What he say? He said anybody out here talking about. He said anybody that looked at Trump for the past 100 days and don't see what the fuck he say. I gotta read this shit. I don't know what it said. Let me read this shit. He said any black person who has looked at Trump first 100 days and is still telling you she supports him and he's for us is an enemy to black people, and Harriet Tubman would have definitely shot him. So just like reading that, right? It would have been cool if like bro didn't bring Harriet Tubman into this shit. But when you brought Harriet Tubman, so I'm like, oh boy. So I commented all like Harriet Tubman would have got her ass shot the fuck back trying to shoot a nigga just for some political shit with all this real shit we got going on. As you can imagine, people didn't like that. But the point is, boy, y'all still trying to make politics about race and shit. But everybody not like stupid, bro. What the hell? Go to certain places in the damn world, bro. Learn about certain places in the U.S. It's broke folks everywhere. It's poor folks everywhere. It's hood, ghetto folks everywhere. It's ghetto Asian. It's ghetto white folks. It's ghetto everywhere, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that that's all melanin dominant people is, but it's like they trying to make it seem like melanin dominant people the only people who have struggles. Nah, bro. Steve. Hold on 1 second. All right, yeah, but yeah, Steve. Yeah, I got you. Come on up. Oh, you said 5 minutes. Yeah, I fuck with white people. I love white people, man. I love white people. They were trying to make it seem like I only had to like love melanin dominant people. No, bro, I love people. Point blank, period. You know what I mean? How you not love people, bro? Just look at people. Even if they don't like fuck with you, like just look at people, how different people is. Like, I love people. Y'all don't gotta all fuck with me. Y'all never just look at people. Like, them niggas who be outside going hard for their Confederate flag. I love them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I love them niggas. Why y'all wanna act like we don't love them niggas, bro? We love them niggas. This right here belong to my granddaddy, and I'll be damn dead. Any of you motherfuckers wanna come tear it down? Me, Bill, Tom, Dick, Harry will go to war, I tell you. And they will go to war about that shit. You don't get your dirty hands off my flag. I love them niggas, bro. All I'm gonna have to say, oh, my bad niggas is y'all shit. Shit, y'all can have it. The fuck, don't involve me in no stupid ass war like that. We finna go and we gonna knock down all they statues. Why? I don't understand. You gonna knock it down and put what in its place? The fuck, nigga, you know what you do when it's trying to knock shit down? That's renovation. Demolition, renovation, you rebuild the fuck what you tore up. You don't come over here to knock shit over. What the hell? I'll be mad too if I were there. You think them niggas gonna stand there and be like, well, it's a different day and time. They can do that. No, them niggas. There's some niggas who know for sure. My great grandfather owned slaves, and oh hell, if I had the opportunity, I'd own them again. So, and I love them niggas too, cause you know what? Them niggas got they exist. But you gotta learn how to love people, bro. I love people, bro. I gotta love people. I'm not no pro-black leader. I don't even know that don't make no sense to me. No, because everybody that's a melanin dominant person don't have the same intentions, don't have the same way of life. You know what I mean? Not everybody wants order. Not everybody has love. So I ain't gonna be just designated to one. And then that don't even make sense because everybody got different pigments. Everybody got different genes. The genotypes galore, phenotypes galore. I'm like, tell me who is black people. The fuck is that? That don't even make sense, bro. This doesn't make sense. And you're trying to tell me it's a race. It don't make sense. It don't add up. You know what I mean? Then they be on some, oh, this person invited to the cookout, that person invited to, don't nobody need it. There doesn't need to be a cookout. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? The shit we've been eating at them cookouts is death and been death for a long time. A lot of our elders didn't make it because of that food. It gave them diseases that they would otherwise not have had. Like, can we stop the cookout? Can we stop the pork? Can we stop the shit that, bro, fuck the cookout? You know what I mean? You surprised the shit out of me. Tell me they invited to the temple. Now you got my attention. What temple? Which one? How much space we got? Is it hot in there? I need to know certain things before we just start inviting people. Some of y'all like, why you need to know if it's hot? Don't even worry about it if you. If you gotta ask me that. They can come, I just need to know the temperature before they come in that bitch. So I can be looking at my watch. Cookout. So fuck the cookout. Let them meditate. Everybody can meditate together. Or pray together. Do some other shit. Invite niggas to do some other shit. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, is it hot in there? Because I don't got time. Twin. I love everybody. I just don't. Sometimes I don't got time. I only got to set them out. Some of y'all can. Y'all, you know, some shit, but I can't do it sometimes. There ain't gonna be a lot of niggas in that bitch, bro. You know what happened when a lot of niggas get in one room. It's an unspoken truth, boy. You only gotta ask the temperature sometimes. You just wait for the one. It's gonna be a female. She gonna say it. It's too many black people in this motherfucker. You gonna turn around, she gonna be stretching her neck. It's too many black people. Collar flicking. It's too many black people in this motherfucker. She finna go. She finna go for sure. How the hell? Shit. You got degrees. You got 80 degrees. You got 90 degrees. You got 100 degrees. Then you got it's too many black folks in that bitch. You don't know, but and then we be thinking it's the heat. It just be the intensity. Shit, boy. You walk into a white folk church, them hymns and everything. Boy, yo, get ready, get a blanket, just go to sleep. It cool as fuck. You don't need no AC. It's just cold in that bitch. It's just cool in that bitch. As long as you walk in. And what's so crazy, this motherfucker be wide awake. Bro, somebody tell me what the fuck going on with this reality, bro. Somebody explain. I know y'all know what I'm about to say. You walk to the white church. And them nigga be wide awake. I'm talking about wide awake. But you walk into the black church. My Lord, the presence of the Lord is here. Ching, ching, ching. And motherfucker be. Bro, somebody explain that shit to me. How the hell? What the fuck? Bro, I gotta do a study on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You walk into the black church, every tambourine, every drum, giving me dominion, yeah, oh, power over men, yeah, oh. It's always 50 children. Grandma elbowing the shit out of somebody. Wake up. But you walk into the white folk church and they ain't doing shit but and them niggas be wide awake in the cold. Boy, if this ain't TV, I don't know what it is. If this ain't TV, I don't know what it is. Say because the white church is only an hour long. Oh shit! What the hell? Them folks church be quick as hell. But them folks go in church, sit down. They got shit to do. They got bills to pay. Oh shit! Soon you think you catching in the middle of the service when you go watch Joel Osteen? You say, damn, that shit was 30 minutes. I wonder what else they doing. They on their way home, twin. Can I tell you? When they say, do you mind if I take 15 minutes? Just 15 minutes of your time. They mean that. To tell you about my friend Jesus Christ. You be like, 15 minutes, I might can do it, twin. Black person walking up to you, you want to come to my church? You be thinking about all the other shit you ain't did. Sunday, it's a lot. I mean, I could stop by. Because them folks they take 2 hours to set up. They take 2 hours for the pastor to come out. They take 2 hours for the pastor to talk. They take 2 hours for the prayer dancer to come through. It's like, bro, it don't take this much. Damn. Where God at? Ain't he the main damn thing? He ain't walked in this bitch yet. God damn. She doing the same damn windmill. Do something different. Put your arm down, bro, and twirl. Damn. Shit, how many times she gonna drop her head like that? Like, yo, stop it, bro. Stop it. It ain't that sad. Yeah, we get it. We know that's the sad motion. We know that's the sad motion. Then it be more of them. They just coming out windmilling. Bro, put y'all arms down. I'm tired of this shit. Yeah. Niggas be praying for an hour and they make you stand. Hell yeah, they got the nerve to look at you when you're not standing. You just got to look straight. They just keep looking at you and shit. Some of us may not want to stand. All right, Pastor. All right, Pastor, you ain't nothing but 10 feet away. Stop fucking with me. Stop fucking with me. I'm here. God damn it. I'm here. Shit, boy. Then the damn grandmamas who don't do shit but like turn and then fan themselves. Then turn and then fan themselves when you doing some shit they don't like. And the more shit you doing they don't like, the harder they fan. What the fuck? If Mildred don't chill her ass out, I'm finna elbow her. Wait, the fuck? Damn. What I do this time? Shit. What she keep looking at my shorts for? This ain't what I'm not dressed right. The hell? Hell yeah, the pastor love sneak dissing, boy. Love sneak dissing. That's how they get all their shit off. Lavelle Crawford said he would go every Sunday, like if it was a buffet. I bet he would go every Sunday. Excuse me, miss. I just came to get me a piece of chicken. I'm sorry, Mr. Pastor Man. I was just wondering, could I get a piece of chicken for you? If not, I'll just be going on my merry way. Excuse me, I couldn't help but notice, Miss Lady, you keep looking at me. Shout out Lavelle Crawford, man. Uncle Ruckus, they was saying Charles and White Uncle Ruckus. At first I was like, I don't see that. Then he was like, all all black people, they need, all them black people need to go back to slavery. I say, yeah, that's Uncle Ruckus. That's Uncle. Damn, these Boondocks niggas done did it again. They don't give Boondocks enough credit. They predicted Young Thug, Charles and White. Yeah. We don't need to go back to slavery. You lying to me? We don't need to go back to slavery. Cause that's the most productive time they ever been. Most productive black people done ever been. Yeah, that's the most productive. That nigga Charles White be getting piped up out of no motherfucking way, don't it? You be chilling. That nigga get turned up off his own statement. And then they say, you lying to me? I'm like, oh, they lying to you. Uncle Ruckus. We got Uncle Ruckus. We got damn Gangsta-licious. Gangsta-licious. Is it true? Is what true, young brother? Is it? Are you? Y'all remember that episode? Boy, that shit was sad as hell. I watched that shit as a child. Granddad, boy, that still nigga was crying. Granddad told me, how'd that happen, boy? Man, you can't. How'd that happen? I know, boy. That nigga would give him hugs and shit. Huey was a nigga trying to tell him first. What are you wearing? Oh, you a hating ass nigga, Huey. This right here, this a man bag. Nigga, that's a purse. You really gonna let these motherfuckers convince you that that's a man bag? Nigga, you. That nigga, boy, them folk were tripped out. They predicted so much shit. What else the Boondocks predict? Did they predict, did he? Do the oh shit. The music, stop them in the nuts. That shit was crazy as hell. What were we watching? Shit, I was allowed to watch Boondocks. What think about it? If I wasn't allowed, then nobody say nothing. Damn, that shit crazy. And the nigga who behind Boondocks is a Nuwapian, so it's like it'd be crazy as hell if Pops was the one who was like, all right, when you do this episode, write this part in, because this gonna happen. His ass to my son, okay, Doc, I got you. Oh, y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Mm-hmm. The nigga who wrote the Boondocks, the nigga who was like one of the producers of the Boondocks, doing the drawing and everything, named Carl. He one of my folks. He a Nuwapian, student of Pops, student of Dr. Melikazi York. Mm-hmm. You go research or ask him. Ask Carl, what name? Jones, Carl Jones, I think. Ask Carl. Ask him, yo, you a Nuwapian? You fuck with Dr. Melikazi York? He be like, yeah. He follow me. I was just talking to him about doing a movie called Malachi. That theme song is the first time I heard, yeah, that's a woke song. I am the stone that the builders refused. I am the visual, the inspiration. They say they made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright so that you can know your left and your right. The ballad in the box, the bullet in the gun, the in the glow to let you know to call your brother son. I will remain a soldier till the war is won. CeeLo flip, cha cha cha, cha cha. Some of y'all finna go watch Boondocks. I know I'm bringing nostalgia. I know. The butter biscuit, don't feed her, granddad. Don't feed her. The butter biscuit. You don't know the game. You don't know the game. What you talking about? Your granddad knows the game. Real recognized real granddad. And you was looking kind of unfamiliar right now. I can't. Where's granddad? Can I help you, sir? Get out my way, boy. Your granddad knows the game. Good food, good food, good food. Tried to tell you something you don't know. Trying to tell you something you don't know. Don't trust those new niggas over there. Don't trust those new niggas with the fingers on the triggers. Don't trust those new niggas over there. Excuse me, Mr. White Man. Lord have mercy. How I remember all this, but you crazy. My memory tight, ready, locked and loaded. Shit, I remember everything. I remember shit I'm not supposed to remember. Shit, boy. That shit was lit. Did you just say what I was trying to say, but smarter? I like this little nigga. That nigga Huey was on some other shit. Ronald Reagan's the devil. 9/11 was an inside job. Would you tell the white folks the truth again? I'm finna go find me some white people, lie to them right now. That nigga said, what I tell you about telling white people the truth? Granddad was some other shit, boy, I promise. That shit was crazy, boy. Y'all remember them shows coming up. I remember Bushido Brown. Who is that? What the hell? Bushido Brown. I don't know who you talking about. Brown. You talking about the soft speaking ass nigga? Or who that? Nigga who talk soft as hell but will beat your ass. That nigga? If I'm not mistaken, you was referring to me. Only thing about it is you finna get your head took off. You talking about that nigga? Well, they need to listen. Listen. Hear me closely. Hear me out. They need to make a real life Boondocks. What the fuck going on? They should have been there. That's stupid as hell. There need to be one. Don't do no whole bunch of sequels and shit. You ain't gonna be able to, it ain't gonna be able to work. It just need to be one Boondocks. And no, they're not grown or older. We're not going for that bullshit. They need to be the exact same age forever. Call Regina King, she can do it. She'll do the actual voiceovers of them niggas too. And then they need to do a real life or a 3D version where it's 3D, where it look real. Well, how the fuck they ain't did that shit this damn? Y'all too young for Wayans Brothers. We remember them niggas. We're brothers, and we're happy, and we're singing, and we're colored. Give me a high five. The Black Dynamite looking character. Yeah, I ain't never watched Black Dynamite. That's crazy. Black Dynamite I think it was a little too grown. We weren't allowed to watch it. They had all kind of shit going on. Black Dynamite was just Negroid hentai. I don't know what the hell. We weren't allowed to watch that shit, boy. If that's the show I think we're talking about. Every episode was just, if we walk past, it was some vulgar shit going on. This for grown folks, this for grown folks. Damn. It don't look like it. Why do they have grown cartoons? I used to hate that shit. How they got cartoons and it's for y'all big people? It looked like it's for us and you sitting here enjoying it. Shit. I remember all that shit, boy. That shit used to be fire. It was some play-ass characters we grew up with. We grew up with some niggas for real. Arthur was a nigga. He ain't go for that shit, boy. He was getting bullied, but he became a G later on. If you really follow his story. If you follow Arthur's story, bro, like, he grew some nuts. And you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't go for that shit. He started, like getting big on niggas. Like, bro, stop fucking playing with me, trumping the ball my fist up. On God. Stop fucking playing with me. My name Arthur, nigga. The hell? Shit, boy. Not you realize how smart Brain ass was. He just smart for no damn reason. Francine with a hood female. You know she was a hood female. Had a little bob. They wrong for that. She was just a little hood tomboy female. Tough as hell. He had the rich white girl, Muffy. What the hell were we watching, boy? What the fuck were they even trying to tell us? You know Buzz, what's his name? What his name? Bunny? What the nigga name? What the bunny name? Who remember the bunny name? He had Arthur Francine. What the hell the bunny nigga name was, y'all? Yeah, they tried to kill me a while back. It's cool. Don't worry about it. So I'm good. I'm cool right now. They ain't double back yet. So we cool with each other. Who the bunny nigga name? Bro, what the Baxter or some shit? What the fuck the nigga name? No, it wasn't no Bugs Bunny, bro. Buster. There it goes. That nigga name was Buster. They had DW. DW was the first YN. On God, DW was the first YN. DW was some other shit. What the hell? She was on some gang banging shit. Too young to be on some gang banging shit. Why the fuck would DW like, bro? What the hell? Then like she would always fuck some shit up, but then one of the episodes Arthur had made her cry. Well, that shit made me mad. I was ready to beat Arthur ass, bro. Like, why the fuck you just do that to that girl, bro? I'm staring at the screen as a little child. I'm 4 or 5 years. I'm ready to beat Arthur ass. Nigga, why the fuck you just make her cry? Now I'm sad. She was always fucking with folk, but then he made her cry. That shit made me mad. That shit made me mad. It was some real gang banging shit. That show is, did you watch Proud Family? Yeah, I think I did. I think I did. Do I remember it right? The family, proud family, something like that. You and me will always be tight. Family every single day and night. Even when you start acting like a fool, and every single thing you do, something like that. Family. Well, bro, did we ever? This is what I need to know, bro. Cause I got mad. I started watching because of this. Did we ever get to see whoever the fuck that tall nigga face was, bro? Who every time he opened the door We couldn't see the nigga face. Bro, did we ever find out what the nigga looked like? Because if not, I'm mad. Like, I stopped watching it because I kept looking like, okay, they gonna show it. He gonna bend down or something. They never showed that man face, bro. This shit made me mad. Did we ever find out what that nigga looked like? Did they ever do that? That shit got me pissed off, bro. Like, bro, if you don't damn squat, yeah, that shit was torture. Like, why the fuck we can't see the man's face? There's a few things like that used to make me mad. They never showed his face. That damn boy. I'm still hot about that shit, boy. There's some shit I always needed to figure out. Certain shit I wanted to do. Them Teletubby niggas, them alien niggas, because you know Teletubby was just extraterrestrial, right? Them Teletubby niggas, that shit they used to pour, they look. Boy, I used to be like, I'm sitting at the damn screen, mouth watering, like, bro, let me just go eat some oatmeal, bro. Eat some oatmeal. Let me eat some shit that's close to it. I want to eat whatever that pink shit was, bro. What the fuck they call it? Pink tubby curd or some shit. I'm like, bro, what the hell? That shit was good as fuck. But I want to eat that shit. But that shit was good as hell. Watching Dragon Tail used to make me mad. Cause I wanted to go wherever the fuck that was at. Like, why they get to do that? Why they get this like teleport and go to another place? Yeah, what the fuck that was? Pink tubby curd or some shit. That shit was good as hell. I know it's good as hell. Them niggas eat that shit all the time. They take 3 different breaks in one episode. Time to eat, niggas. I'm like, all right, it's torture at this point, bro. What the fuck? Let me get it oatmeal. Peaches oatmeal instant. I used to sit there with oatmeal just to make it seem like I was eating that shit too. That shit was crazy as hell, boy. My mom made me mad. Every time she walked through, she telling me some shit about the shows. I'm watching Sesame Street. She like, you know them puppets, right? I'm like, huh? I'm a child. Why do I need to know this? She's like, they not real. Don't tell me that. I'm in the middle of enjoying this journey to Ernie. Is now I'm in the middle of enjoying this shit. You gonna tell me if they not? And then she told me some other shit. She like, Bert and Ernie was together. I'm like, huh? Bert and Ernie, them niggas brothers. Then you start looking at them niggas like squinting and shit. Like, like them niggas, they brothers, right? Nah, twin, nah. Then she see me watching Teletubbies. She like, who the fuck is that? All right, oh, that's Inky, that's Twinkie, that's Pinky Tinky. She like, that's who? All right, that's Tinky Winky. Tinky motherfucking Winky? Yeah, he. Oh, hell no, he got a purse. Oh, you can't watch this. Oh, that's just his man bag. You a hater. She like, oh, he got a purse. Oh, nah, turn it off. I used to hate that shit. She'll come and just sit and watch, and I get nervous. Like, whatever the fuck I watch, I'm like, she finna tell me to turn the shit off for some reason. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Tinky Winky. Tinky motherfucking Winky. Yeah, he turn it off. And damn. Tinky Winky had a purse and with purple. Boy, they slid that shit in there clean air. Tinky Winky, Inky Pinky Sue. All the motherfuckers. I'm like, bro, damn, that was slick. I didn't see it. I didn't realize it. Damn, it was one of them episodes where SpongeBob would come like I just started trying to see what it was about, and my homie sat there, and then they were like raising some type of clam, and it was like I just want to look at my homie. She had like her eyes like narrowed. I'm like, all right, what now? I'm looking at the screen. They were. I'm like, okay, this is fun. They the parents of the thing. At the end of the episode, they were. I think it was Patrick. Patrick was like, let's make another. And my homie was like, see, you ain't watching this. I didn't get it even at that time, but now I get it. The fuck did they have us watching, bro? That shit. Why the fuck did niggas say it? Let's make another. Let's make another. Patrick was on some weird shit, boy. Oh God. Like, bro, first of all, where your shirt at? Well, you big as hell, riding, walking around, running around with no shirt the whole damn. What the fuck is your shirt? Why the hell is you out here in your damn underwear? The hell got a nigga sticking with some damn. There ain't no beach shorts. You underwater. The hell, nigga, you underwater already. Ain't no beach. The fuck, Steve. Go ahead, brother. Shalom. Yeah, Steve,
Hey,
brother,
talk to me, champion.
what's good, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm excellent. Excellent, beloved. Excellent, man. I'm just getting out that lab, man. I had to go in there, man. Exercise them demons. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the gym, the lab.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I'm trying to get everybody, telling everybody who walking with me, like they need to be at least doing, especially the brothers. They need to at least be doing 90 push-ups a day,
At the least.
at
At
least.
the least.
And then
If
you got to do
you
your
do if you
lifts
do 100, if you do 100, bud, that's 3,000 in a month.
for sure.
That's strong. That's strong, man.
Mm-hmm. Some of them listening. Some of them listening because they already getting their results, and then they do their lifting. But I like how you said exercising them demons, because if people
Yeah.
make that a part of their routine, it'll fix a lot of the issues they have, health
Come
wise,
on. Come
distraction
on.
wise, all of that.
Come on. It's medicine.
Mm-hmm.
It's medicine. Everybody's therapy is different.
Yep.
You know, some people gotta have therapy by going to sit down with a drink. I go sit
Yep.
down with them. I go hike in the woods. I go
Mm-hmm.
ride my bike 20, 30, 40 miles.
You right.
You know, but a lot
Yeah,
of
I just
times
started
people
walking.
understand the power.
I'm on a 5 mile a day thing.
Say it again.
So I just started walking. I'm on a 5 mile a day thing.
Oh, that's powerful right there. That's
So,
strong. That groundwork is strong for more reasons than one. Of course, you know you connecting with Mother Nature, and every time your foot hits the sole of your feet hits the ground, you're getting rid of toxins, man. And you just connecting back to the earth, especially if you can walk on the grass
mm,
or walk on like some kind of stone. Oh
right.
man, that's a game changer. So one thing I do when it gets hot is I go to Stone Mountain or anywhere where you can get some good solar flares at,
Uh-huh.
and you get in a sumo squat position and you let the solar flares from Mother Earth. You know how you see the solar flares coming up from the earth.
Uh-huh.
You let that you squat down so that gets up underneath for men for your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your genital area, and for women too, the yoni.
Right.
You know what that does for the prostate, bro. For men and for
Mm-hmm.
women, it keeps them in balance, keeps them alkaline.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a beautiful thing when you locked in with Mother Earth, and you just get these uploads and downloads on what you got to do to preserve the temple.
I hear you. I never heard that.
Yeah, yeah, the solar flares are real, bro. You got to research
Now, I
that.
never heard of people using it in that way.
Oh yeah. In that
A,
way, that's
a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying,
things can be healed with just heat.
bro. That's
Drinking
why.
hot water as
Mm-hmm.
opposed to cold water. Heating your body up, exercising, being out in the sun. A lot of people should do that when they feeling sick or depressed. Getting out in that sun, something happens. It's like it purifies you, it purges you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why virus is hard for virus to live in a heated environment. That's
Mm-hmm.
why it's less cold in the summertime, in the springtime. You
Yep.
know, um, that's why when you drink cayenne pepper and things of that nature, and you eat cayenne pepper, it's hard for virus and bacteria to live and thrive in a warm environment like that. So
Exactly.
you got to take care of the temple and keep that heat going, man. I just got out the sauna. I'll go sit in the sauna. They say 30 minutes in the sauna for 3 or 4 days a week decreases your chance of heart attack by 51% and
Right.
by stroke by like 60 something percent.
Mm.
So I mean, come on, man.
Just 30 minutes.
Just 30 minutes a day for 3 4 days
Mm.
a week, and you've changed your life.
Mm-hmm.
Change your life. So, but that's why COVID they told everybody to stay in the house. But if you was outside like I was and you was, you ain't really get sick
Mm.
because you outside. You the sun, man. The sun is the way, the truth, and the light.
Yeah.
That's the allegory of
The
the sun.
true life.
True life. They
Mm-hmm.
just turned the SUN into the SON.
Yep.
you know. And it's so funny that people don't see the allegory in it, but when the indoctrination and programming and manipulation is so strong, you can tell somebody the truth, but they're just so enamored with the lie.
Yo, Steve, you ever seen a UFO?
I haven't seen one, no, and I haven't seen one. I seen one probably with my first eye. I haven't seen one with my two physical eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Like you ain't
Like
never been looking in the sky and seen something like fly past quickly or nothing like that?
I have, I have, but you know, that's what I'm saying. It's like in what dimension would I be able to really truly grasp what I saw?
What do you mean?
So I'm saying like so when you go to another when you're in another dimension with it, you can pick up things differently than you can when you just looking at it with your two physical eyes.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they say that's why that saying always says believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Because half of what you see with your two physical eyes can be an illusion. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? That's why in the collective they call it the third eye, but I call it the first eye because if you lead with the first eye, that's your spiritual eye first, and then your two physical eyes can't deceive you if you lead with the spiritual eye. You know, so that's what I've been really working on, being very intentional about trying to spirit by the spirit for real.
Yeah. A lot of them vehicles can be seen just by just looking at them, though. They're not like spiritual things. They're like vehicles similar to helicopters, similar to bombers, similar to cars. And
Mm-hmm.
some of them might have different dynamics or they might glow in the dark, some of them.
Mm.
But I've seen a lot of them.
You know,
I've seen different
I do
colors.
see a lot of activity. There's a lot of extraterrestrial activity going
Yeah,
on, bro. I mean, you and I extraterrestrial. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, I guess I can see what is a version of me in the sky.
Somebody said, "What does the G stand for on my hat?" It stands for God.
It stands for greatness. It stands for gratitude. It just stands for building. Got to be
Yeah,
a builder. But you got to destroy the build
for
sometimes.
sure. I was just talking about that. You knock some shit down, you're gonna replace it with something. You ain't doing it for no reason.
Come on, man. Before every building is put up, they say you have to break ground
Yep,
on it.
yep.
And that's just like what when you go through trials and tribulations, everybody wants to look at the effect instead of the cause. The world is the effect, but you
Mm,
are the cause.
mm,
So if you want to change your situation, you have to change the cause. What's the cause?
yep.
Your thinking, your mindset, your habit. You know, mind is really over the matter. The matter don't really matter.
Mm-hmm,
But if they continue to put the matter over the mind, then they'll always be entrapped because this, like I said, this is an illusion that you're looking at. But if you want to change your habitat, just shift the habits, and it's not just your physical habit; it's the habits of your thinking, it's the habits of what you're doing in the hallways of your mind.
mm-hmm,
You know, if I want to shift my personal reality, I got to shift my personality,
mm-hmm,
right? And so then I start connecting with people, places, and things that gravitate towards me. You've never seen a magnet go after any other metal. The magnet just flows, and whatever metal is attracted to that magnet, it comes. The magnet doesn't go out of its way to go get it, and so that's what you do with your purpose and the things you want to attain and achieve in this life. It's
mm,
for me. It's not a push and a pull. It's the flow.
yep.
The universe creator don't force you to reverence that energy. The universal creator still gives you oxygen, still lets the sun rise and set without your discretion, even if you reverence that energy or not. So if the universal creator don't do that, how can you allow a person to force you to worship or be faithful to them? That's crazy.
Mm-hmm,
You know, uh, I use that allegory and analogy a lot with relationships. Because a lot of times people want you to be faithful to them when hell, I'm not even faithful to me. And I'm the Lord God of my reality. And if I'm not faithful to me 100% fully all the time, You know I'm not gonna be faithful to anything outside of me. Now I can be loyal to you. Loyalty is a different thing. But when you're talking about, man, that's self mastery. When I master myself, then maybe as I continue to master myself, then you and I can have a conversation about me being quote unquote, as they call, faithful to you. Man, I'm faithful to my purpose, bro. I'm faithful to the ministry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
Hmm.
faithful to no religiosity. I'm faithful to the ministry, which has nothing to do with religiosity. But anyway, you asked me about the UFO. Um, what was your reason behind that?
I like asking people that because um, I think a lot of what this game has to do with is extraterrestrial activity.
Mm.
I think there are a lot of extraterrestrial stories, and I think there are a lot of extraterrestrial people involved. And I like hearing about different people's experiences, not to believe them, just to have an open mind of something that may occur in my reality, or that I may experience, or certain things that I may have experienced, that they may have experienced. And from us speaking about it, maybe I can gather some more information on it. You see what I'm saying?
I see. I understand.
That's clear. You heard me? Yo,
My bad. Going out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me better?
yeah, I gave you a little bit, but it's just breaking
Hold
up.
on. I'm just shifting real quick. I'm shifting. Yeah, I'm just shifting right quick. Hey, why you running so fast, son? Come on. Yeah, yeah. So the.
Yo, if you speaking, I can't hear you.
No, I'm here. I just had to. It's better. I'm locked in now.
It's cool, but the signal seemed like you distorted a little bit. Hey y'all, what's a good movie to watch? We talked about the Sinners. What's something that y'all done watched recently? Come out to watch something. Y'all know I'm a movie person. Yo,
You was talking. So I think I just watched it. So what was your?
Steve, you breaking up? Are you on Wi-Fi or are you on your cell? You
I'm
on your data or Wi-Fi?
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come out and come back in.
All right.
All right.
The Matrix. Um, what's your question, Steve? Life, the comedy movie. My dad, the bounty hunter. The Matrix. Are you a Freemason? I'm a Mason. I ain't free yet. I'm still here on Earth. Sucker Punch. I'm not a movie person either, but Sinners, I think about going to see. Sandman, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, they be having a lot going on. Steve, let me see if I can pull you back up.
All right. You
Can you hear me?
said you said hey Faise One. You heard shit, bro.
Huh?
He
Hey,
said hey
what's
Faise. He
up?
said hey Faise One. That's
What's up, man?
he said what's up, power. He can't hear you. I'm on the headphones. All right, son. Go over there. Go over there. Let me build real quick. I'll come get with you in a minute. Okay. Hey, so bro, I ain't hear what you said about the About sinners.
You didn't hear what I said
Yeah,
about sinners?
yeah. I was trying to get your take on the sinners piece, bro.
Uh, I think it was a strong production,
Mm-hmm.
and, and just like every other movie, I don't do horror movies for the simple fact that they got a lot of like lower frequencies in it,
Yeah,
and I don't
absolutely.
like that type of stuff. I don't like all that uh make things jump
Right.
loud and pain, and I don't like that type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
so if people don't like that, I wouldn't advise them to watch it because you don't need to watch it to understand the message. I just think it was a lot about tones and the ability to make things happen in your reality, and not being afraid of spirituality and African spirituality, the true origins of it, the roots of it, knowing what it is. A lot of people try to use that. Say one of the actresses had a voodoo or hoodoo consultant.
Mm,
You don't understand what hoodoo is. Hoodoo is not evil.
mm,
You
mm,
understand?
mm. Mm-hmm.
So people, just because people don't understand what it is, they always say it is evil. But that's that.
Absolutely.
Respectfully, if you're a Christian, you raised Christian, it's really hard to deal with you because you think your religion is right, yet it's so right that you don't honor it. It's so right
Right.
that you don't live it.
Right.
So
Right.
a lot of the Christians suffer from a severe delusion, and I respect their beliefs. So I respect people regardless. So I respect them and I respect their belief. It's just that they become so oppressive, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to their religion and their outlook of other people because of their religion. They ain't the only ones to do it. A
Right.
lot of Muslims do it
I
too,
was about to say that too.
right?
I
A
was
lot
about
of
to
Hebrew
say.
Israelites do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not the only ones who do it. Most people do it when it comes to their religion. But the thing is, you don't hear a lot of or see a lot of hoodoo priests or priestesses or Ifa daughters or sons or Santeria sons or daughters. You don't see them coming out and bashing Christians for their religion. You just see them just living their way of life, right? And
Yeah.
tuning into their ancestors and things of the such. So I don't hear hoodoo consultant and get scared. I don't see somebody doing roots or magic and get afraid either because I grew up around that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? I
Mm-hmm.
walk into
Mm-hmm.
church, I don't get afraid when I see the grandmama laying on the floor foaming at the mouth,
Same.
even though
Same
that's
difference.
some scary shit.
Same difference.
You know, you with me?
Same difference.
So the point is, I think that people, if they got that psychic self defense and they understand about their central self and they're rooted and grounded, yeah, you can go see it because I don't see why you wouldn't go see it. You was watching the movie It. You was watching the movie Nun. You
Uh-huh.
was watching, all these other scary movies, Exorcist. You watching and I
Mm-hmm.
don't know too many scary movies because I don't watch them.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
see
with you
people
on
watch them
that.
all the time. I don't know why they would try to pick this one to draw the line at, other than the fact that it brings more power to people in their tone and fighting these vampires
There you
or these
go.
demonic entities and destroying them.
Yes.
So they trying to
That.
look at how they demonizing killing vampires
Come on,
or
bro.
destroying bloodsuckers who live off of the moon age and not the age of the sun.
Mm.
So,
Mm.
nah, I think Michael B. Jordan did his thing.
Yeah, he did.
Again, it's all Hollywood. I
Right.
know they all
Right.
got their thing, but if
Right.
I'm looking at Michael B. Jordan as a person and and as an actor, I think he really did his shit, and I
Mm-hmm.
haven't enjoyed watching anyone to that degree do a role or perform a role since looking at Denzel's movies
Nah,
and seeing the things that
he he
Denzel did.
he he snapped, bro. He
So
snapped. And I think your take was very, very on point. It was very similar to mine. I love the fact that you can kill energy vampires because that's what it really boils down to. When you have a lot of light and a lot of people don't know or they hate their light, why would they ever celebrate your light? No, they gonna come try to take your light,
exactly.
right? And so it's like, no, I'm killing that shit. It's either two energies, reflection or deflection.
Yep.
Either you can reflect this light or I got to deflect.
Yep.
And when you really look at the moon side of it, and you got to think about how the ending was when they were in the water, because we all know what the water and the moon, how they coexist, right? And so it's like with that water and the moon shit, it was like, Well, we are all made up of water, 70 to 80% water. The earth is 70 to 80% water. If the moon can change the tide of the water in the sea, why wouldn't it change your tide and how you react and respond to it? But the greatest thing that I love about that movie is that it's always dark outside, bro, until the light shows up.
Yep.
It's always dark until that motherfucking light show up. And bro, you don't know you ugly until somebody pretty show up.
Mm.
You thought
Wait, what do you
you
mean when you say it's always dark outside?
so just like when it's daytime, it's dark. It's just that the light has showed up.
Oh, I
It's
get what you're
always
saying.
dark. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's always darkness until the
Okay.
light shows
Okay,
up.
I see. Yeah, I
You
think
know
I
what I'm
see.
saying? And it's just like it just shows you the sovereignty of the light,
Yeah.
you know, and how much darkness has to submit to it,
Mm.
even though it's the darkness is still there. And that's why, I understand the power of when you represent being the God over darkness and the God over light.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what people got to understand and understand the power of being a God over darkness and the God over light. Most people when they deal with religiosity or spirituality, they only want to look at it from being a God over the good side. No, you have to also be God over darkness, because your darker nature is what you have to really dominate more. Dominate meaning having dominion over.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the dominion over the dark part of yourself, because that's the part of yourself that could pull you back to carnality.
Yep.
It's always a fight between carnality and
Yep.
divinity, and carnality pulling you to earth, divinity pulling you away from the earth. And so it's like, okay, now how do we stay in harmony? Oh, boom, I found it. Now I'm in harmony. So no matter what I see, that's what I was talking about earlier about not concerning yourself with the matter.
Mm.
No matter what you see in the 3D, you have to stay even keel in the 5D, so
Mm-hmm.
that you're not up and down. Okay, you book a gig, you get some money on the internet, or something bad happen, you ain't, whatever it is, and now you up and down because of the things that you see in the world in the 3D. But imagine you stay here. No matter something great happens, you still stay here. Something bad happens, you stay here. So now, no matter what happens, you're not moved
Yep.
by the external energy.
Yep.
Oh man, that's mastery.
Mm-hmm.
That's mastery. Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, I don't think it's, again, it's just, me coming from the Wapu, I'm prepared for all of this shit, bro. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
none of this stuff
Mm-hmm.
scary, bro. And I don't watch horror movies because I think they're scary. I don't watch horror movies because I'd rather not deal with what they program them with. So if people are like saying, okay, this is evil, y'all, this shit is like comedy
Mm-hmm.
to me. How many Christians are saying the Sinners movie is evil? And those same Christians support Hollywood artists. They support
Bro,
Hollywood movies.
it's
Otherwise,
wild. It's
they
wild.
do rituals
Mm-hmm.
that are
Mm-hmm.
weird in essence, but they don't think that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a lot of
Right.
things that are done that if you pay attention to it, it matches. Like, okay, you walk into a Pentecostal church, you'll observe what seems like the Exorcist movie, with people foaming
Absolutely.
at the mouth and shaking and screaming. It looks like the
Bruh,
Exorcist movie.
I grew up in a Pentecostal
Okay,
church. So
so
I
you
understand that, man.
mm-hmm,
I'm telling you, between speaking in tongues, people standing in a circle,
mm-hmm.
speaking in tongues while a person is shouting, and then they fall on the ground, and they trying to shake their demons out. Why you think the old African dances, they do the same thing? They stomping and hitting the ground, and they get on the ground and they trying to shake their demons out.
So
It's
then
the same.
ask the Christians, when the demons jump out, where are the pigs for them to enter? Ask the Christians, when the demons jump out, where are the objects for them to enter to be banished? Because when I look at the demoniac story, when the demons were projected out of the being, what wound up happening is they went into the pigs or the swine. And when it drowned themselves so they can go through the water to enter back into hell. My point
Yeah.
is,
Mm-hmm.
you throwing these demons around, which is all theatrics anyway,
Mm-hmm.
but you throwing these demons around, where are they going?
So that's why we're not supposed to go in churches made by the hands of man.
Mm,
You are the walking temple. You need to be connected to Mother Earth, nature. Then when you stomp it out, it's just like when you go ground yourself. You're putting those demons, that negative energy, back into the
yep.
earth from which it came. But see, if you get caught up in the building, If you get caught up in that building, you always gonna be left behind
Yep.
because the four walls that your prayer ain't even left the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right
But
about it.
but the nature piece is so huge because when you really see and connect with nature, then you know you connect with the universal creator, the grand architect of all things seen and unseen. But you have these conversations with people who want to hold on to religion instead of open their hand to righteousness. Most people would rather hold on to religion than open their hand to righteousness,
Yep.
or hold on to tradition and then open their hand to truth.
Because
The truth
religion is
is
a safety net.
yes,
You don't have, and Christianity is more of a safety net than Islam, or Islam. And that safety net is based on what mainstream Christianity is projecting to be. It's not even based on the Bible that they follow. So again, the movie Sinners shouldn't even be offensive because according to the Bible, all of you were born into sin. You're all sinners. If somebody has to come and literally die for you
mm,
for your sins, then you're sinners. So the title shouldn't be offensive because you're all sinners.
come on.
Uh, Unless you're telling me that there's somebody here that can cast the first stone, because even when it was time in that time for people to throw stones, he said, "Let he who was without sin
Has no
cast the first."
sin. Come
Okay,
on.
so
Come on.
you're all sinners according to your books. So then that's the title shouldn't be offensive. They're fighting vampires. You want to know what I didn't hear to be
What that? What's
anti-Christian?
that?
Nobody mentioned the adultery.
Mm,
Yeah, you ready? You coming now? Yeah, you can. Y'all, yeah, you asked her to come on. No one mentioned the adultery,
mm,
right?
mm,
Right? No one mentioned the scenes where they were having sex and giving oral and all that other stuff. Nobody mentioned that.
mm,
Nobody
mm,
mentions the murder, right? And the violence, the shooting people. No one mentions any of this other stuff. The main thing they want to mention to be anti-Christian is the hoodoo African spirituality.
mm, mm, mm.
Everything else they said nothing about.
Oh, well, I've numbed you to that.
Yeah,
The system,
exactly.
the indoctrination has numbed them to the things that they should be alarmed
Boom.
about. You know, and I love where Krugler, well, I don't know his name, Ryan Krugler, I think his name,
Uh huh.
how he did that.
Yep.
As somebody who's in this business, right, and who understands what they're doing with the frequencies and what they do with the hertz. If you look at a scary movie with no volume, it's not scary. Like
Boom.
you
That's what
said,
I. Yep. Yep.
it's
Yep.
comical. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But most people don't understand the power of dun dun dun. And when you hear that, it automatically does something to your energy level. So now you in fight or flight state. And this is why most people have so many problems with health. Most people are in fight or flight state their whole day. So if they come across anything that takes them to the next level, boom, it's catastrophic.
Right.
So that's why so many people crash dummies because they already in fight or flight. You already in fight or flight through drugs, through the food, through the stress, and so boom, somebody cut you off in traffic, it's up. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So it's like, that's the same thing with that I look at with that movie and religiosity and scary movies and all this stuff that they try to conjure up. The reason why I don't deal with the horror movies or the scary movies is because that, like I said, the music, it conjures up a certain type of energy.
Yep.
And if I don't need to be, if I don't have to be around that energy, I'm not gonna go in the lion's den if I don't want to. Don't mean I can't go in that bitch and fuck a lion up.
Yep.
But it means that at the end of the day, I'm not gonna go deal with it if I don't need to. I can use my energy to manifest other
Yep.
greatness. You know what I'm saying? And
It's
I,
true.
and that's the power of being able to, just because you are a lion, you ain't always got to roar. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't think people understand the power in that. Um, like the more you really, really recognize, even as an actor, bro, one of the things I learned, especially being a bigger person in stature, you don't always have to yell.
Yep.
Like it's far, like if I do a scene and I come in that bitch and say, "Hey man, you pussy ass nigga, lay this shit down, nigga."
Yeah.
Or if I, you know what I'm saying, or if I get on the nigga and say, "Yeah, I told you, pussy ass nigga, lay this shit down. I got your motherfucking ass." Now that,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, that's more powerful than me being at the top of the mountain with it right now. And don't
Yep.
get me wrong, it's time to go to the top of the mountain now.
Yep.
But but they did a good job. I watch the movies now. When I watch movies now, television, film, all of it, anything I watch, I always try to extract the other message out of it. So when I have some of my friends in the collective has been calling it the Black Matrix. They've been calling it the melanated version of the Matrix.
Sinners?
Yeah.
Nah,
Mm.
nah.
Mm.
It's
I
too
don't
many
think it's that.
layers.
I don't think it's as deep as the Matrix,
Yeah,
but I think that
it's too many layers to the Matrix.
yeah, I
You
don't
know.
think it's as deep as the Matrix, but I think that when you start to look at like you say, I think the hoodoo part of it gives it the chance to like because they kept going back in the time and trying to come back on the timeline stuff. I think that's the reason why some of them people in the collective were saying that it reminded them of the Black Matrix or
Well,
the
I don't
Melanin
know why they
Matrix.
say. I think they hype. I respect their opinion. This is just opinion based.
That's all
Just because
it
I'm
is.
saying nah, that don't mean no. That's just my
Right.
opinion. And I can let people know that's what it is. So they have an opinion. My opinion is, that I can't look at it that way because it's not that way for what I'm seeing. There's too many layers to the first Matrix alone.
Oh, that
You can still
first Matrix
hear
was
me?
yeah. That first Matrix was
Yeah,
everything,
just
bro.
one alone. It's too many layers to it. People been talking. They talk about that movie since it came out. They haven't stopped. People have made whole new movies and spinoffs and franchises and video games and T-shirts, all kind of stuff. And people have taken on characters and characteristics, attributes, and they want to be Neo. And Neo comes up I don't even remember the main character name. I mean, I can think of it now, Elias or something like that, or Elijah. But it ain't gonna have the same. Like, it ain't even gonna be the same caliber 10 years from now
Nah,
of
nah.
Matrix. You good? It ain't even gonna be the same character. Or the same caliber. So no, I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's a good movie. I think it's a comical, modernized Blade.
I can see
You see what
that.
I'm
Nah, that's real.
saying?
That's
I
real.
think it's a very comical, modernized Blade, minus the fact that Blade would have been had that shit handled.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blade coming through, smashing shit
For sure.
with the
But I
with the
think they need
guns
to
and
try,
the
I think
sword.
they need to stop trying to call it the next this and let it be its own great work.
There you go.
Because when you start doing that, see, now it gotta be matched against something that the caliber may not be there. And it opens up the door for discussion of, well, then maybe this isn't as great of a film. As
Mm-hmm.
opposed to just letting it be the great film that it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Either way, uh, yeah, Sinners is not where you're supposed to draw the line at. That's some scary shit. Because all these movies they've been watching, they have a
Well,
literal
hey, what's the
movie
one with
called
Monique? What's the movie with Monique in it? It was kind of like a horror movie, scary movie with the family in the basement. They moved into this house. You know what I'm talking about? Damn, I forgot the name of it. Some of your people might know what I'm talking about.
Monique.
But it was, yeah, Monique. You know Monique. Um, Big Monique, who she be going at Tyler Perry and all them and Lee Daniels.
I'm saying I don't
But
know.
she
I don't
was
know
in
who
it.
you're talking about.
Oh, you know her, bro. She a big comedian, Monique.
I
Heavy
know
set
what
lady.
I know who
Oh, you know
Monique
her.
is. I'm saying I don't know what movie you're talking about.
This movie, bro, and it's the same. It was getting the same backlash as
Yeah,
far as like,
come in.
oh, this evil. Oh, this movie evil. But all you gotta do is look at the subliminal messages behind it. It's always something that they're foreshadowing for you to pick up and extrapolate from the film, right?
Yeah, if these was just a whole bunch of Caucasoids, people wouldn't even be talking about that.
That's
If it
fact.
was just a bunch of if it was just a bunch of Caucasians, it would have just been another movie. And another
Mm-hmm.
thing, if the hoodoo shit wasn't in it, it would have just been another movie. The main
Mm.
thing is them folks saw that hoodoo shit and got spooked because they don't understand that. They
It
still
was
don't understand what that is.
at the beginning of the movie. Did you see how they went indigenous Africa, and then now I forgot what the third one. They had like drawings. They went to the Indian people, the Afrikaners people, and then I think they went to like Irish people,
Nah,
and
I
it
ain't
was
see
showing
that.
how yeah, it was at the beginning of the film, and it was basically like stick figures but they showed these stick figure people that was Indian, then the African, I think I want to say Irish or some white folks, whatever. But they was just showing how every different to me what I got out of that is every ethnicity, every culture, every creed has their own Medicine people has their
Yep.
own.
All the oh, I
You know
think
what I'm
I
saying?
do
All
remember what
this,
you were talking about. It was
yeah.
the drawings on like
Mm,
the brown paper.
that's
Yeah, I
it.
did see that.
That's it.
Yeah, the
I
griots.
think they were just showing us that everybody got their own path, bro.
They were talking.
The 23rd,
I think they were talking about the ones who do the music, who tell the stories,
but I'm
right?
saying it's the same. Yeah, it's. I'm just looking at. I was thinking it was like not just the music and telling the stories, but even with church, even with everything, they always go music first
Yep.
before they get to the spirituality because the music is what conjures up the energy.
The spirit.
You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
For sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
So yeah,
bro.
it's just an interesting thing. Man. I'm grateful for my ability to be at the center looking at it.
Come on,
You know, um,
man. Come
um,
on. I'm telling you.
as opposed to like I couldn't imagine what it'll be like to be on some man. Y'all don't watch this movie, and then get in the car and go and ride out to the devil's music. Or
Bro,
yeah, I couldn't imagine what
bro,
that'll be like.
these
All
are
this
the
stuff
same
people are
people.
allowed to slide through the shade room, all that. Like they have the nerve to be on the shade room talking about this is an evil movie. The shade room is an evil
Come
platform.
on, bro. You got to think about, check this out.
You see
You
what I'm
got to
saying?
think about the same people who saying this is evil just did an Easter egg hunt at their church.
Boom.
Okay? Come on,
Mock
man.
God. Mock God at what's supposed to be his house.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Paying homage to
You gonna
Ishtar.
bring the Ishtar energy to
Boom.
come on, man.
Boom.
It just
On
it just don't make
this
sense.
man don't get no respect. He don't get respect on his birthday or his death day, which is so crazy.
What
He don't get,
with
listen, not even just the death day, because they can't decide whether it was Thursday or Friday. He don't
oh
get
yeah,
respect on
because
his birthday, his death day, or his
yeah.
resurrection day. It's
Mm-mm.
always another nigga coming. Easter Bunny and Santa that came and just took their man shine.
What that
And they
shit.
cool with that. That's not demonic. So Christmas isn't demonic.
Come on, bro.
Easter isn't demonic.
Jeremiah 10 says, never to cut a tree down and bring it in your house and adorn it with silver and gold. This is what Jeremiah 10 say. This is the Bible. It tells you to not cut a tree down, bring it in your house and adorn it with silver and gold. Those are the ways of the heathens. If you respell Santa, it's Satan. Santa comes through the fireplace. Satan comes through the fiery pits of hell. It's all allegory. But how can you even tell me it's a day? It's the allegory of what's going on with the actual SUN. December 22nd or 21st, the sun dies for 3 days and then it rises again on the 25th. It's all the winter solstice, which people don't have no idea. They tell you it's April Fools because they saying if you thought the New Year was in January, you are April Fools. The New Year's the New Year's when the sun is rising again. That's why it's the resurrection of the SUN, y'all, not the SON. Get the SON out of your mind. Yeshua is not a person. Yeshua is a personage. It's a
Yo, I just looked
personage.
at what you said. That's some very interesting stuff.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's real.
yo, I looked it up when they talked about cutting the trees down and decking it with silver and
Silver and
gold.
gold. Yeah,
Is the
man.
customs of the people are vain.
Heathens.
Yeah, they say heathens first, and then they say the customs of the people are vain. It's that's some, see what I'm saying. You open up some of these books and just read them and go into them and go back over and you'll see how so many ways are being expressed.
Mm-hmm.
That people who are calling themselves Christians don't live what the Bible is telling them to live.
What?
So yeah, I never heard of that.
Mm.
I appreciate love you for bringing that up.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what we do.
I
We
didn't
do
even know
that.
that. But yeah,
Iron
that's
sharpens
some deep
iron.
shit.
No, you. This is why I think that we have to continue to have these conversations because I go right back to the Bible. I go to the Quran to
Yep,
let people know that your religiosity has nothing to do with spirit, bro.
yep.
That shit just is what you've been taught, bro. That shit don't have nothing to do with your connection to spirituality. Spirituality. If you want to have a kingdom, you have to be a king over your dome. King
Come
dome.
on. Yep,
When you 33 degrees, you still ain't even upright yet. It's not
yep.
until you get to the top of here and you can surround this till you become 360.
There you go.
And that's when you become whole. That's
Mm-hmm.
when you can become at the center. That's when you can't be the one without the zero. You
There
can
you go.
never be one without the zero. So it's like they want, like you said about Neo. They always, oh, I'm the one. I'm Neo. You ain't even motherfucker became whole yet. And so most people try to fill the hole up with things outside of themselves instead of going within. This is an inside job, man. You know, and that's the most beautiful thing that I've seen about it. The more you go in, James says a double-minded man is confused in all his ways. He's not just saying that he's uncertain. It's like, no, you can't say you the wealthy and be the wanting. You can't say you healthy, but then you doing sick shit.
Yep.
You gotta
Come
pick
on.
one. You can't say you alive, but then you choosing
Yep.
death. So it's like it's very simple when you really want to grasp it, but you gotta want to grasp it. You can't want to just point the finger at everybody else. Bro, this the same. These are the same people who, what the Bible says, be in the world but not of the world, right?
Right.
You went and voted, that's of the world. You went and took that stab, that's of the world. So if everybody in the world is doing something, that everybody in the world celebrate holiday, you still gonna celebrate holiday. Every day is a holy day. Why do we need holidays? What?
Holidays that have nothing to do with being holy.
Come on,
It's the opposite.
come on. It's the opposite. I don't need Mother's Day to reverence my mother. I don't need Father's Day to say, "Pops, I love you." I
Come on.
don't. Come on, man. This is an everyday thing, you know. But once again, society, man. And every time one of those things comes up, it's just a distraction. And how you gonna celebrate Independence Day? You niggas ain't independent. Come on, bro. Talk to me, man.
Exactly.
Juneteenth, bro. Juneteenth is the worst one, bro.
Oh shit.
That's the
Somebody was
most.
just telling me
That's
about Juneteenth
that's
today.
the most disrespectful one on the planet, bro. How can you celebrating that slavery was abolished? A slavery that they lied to you about anyway. Check this out. You gonna love this. Talking about slavery.
Mm,
I think they say it was like 90 something million people that they brought from Al-Kebilan over here, right?
mm,
Which is a straight blatant lie. I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. The Nina the Pinta Santa Maria is supposedly what Christopher Columbus came over here with. They found they found those boats, right?
mm-hmm.
But why haven't they found any slave ship vessels? Now
You said
they
any slave ship
they,
vessels?
they don't they don't have many pictures. There should be and I'm about to break down why. There should be thousands and thousands of slave ship vessels if they brought 90 million people from Africa to the America. As I call it, America, because I'm a more.
Right.
I'm more, not less. So check this out.
Yep.
1800s, after slavery was abolished, the biggest ship at that time that could carry people only could carry 1,000 people.
Right.
That was the biggest ship vessel in the 1800s. Now they telling you that slavery started in the 1400s,
Mm-hmm.
1500s. Come on, somebody lying. How you brought 90 some million people over here, but you can't find slave ship vessels? That's because Utah is Yehuda. Utah is Judah. This is why you can't go to um NASA owns Area 51. NASA owns the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
This is why you can't go there. This is why you can't go see all the pyramids that are here. I don't have to go to Africa. The Kemet is here, bro. When I went
Kemet is the
to,
whole anywhere where there was fertile soil. That's what we meant.
come on,
That's Kemet.
but but if you look at the alchemy of Pangea, even if you
Mm-hmm.
look at Pangea, like anybody who is on the equator is gonna have that dark melanated skin.
Come on.
So when the Earth did what it did, you think, oh, I guess all the people, all the melanated people just went to. Come on, man, we got to stop this. We got to stop it. But they because they told you you're a slave since kindergarten, you're gonna believe slave shit and do slave shit. But they told Kirsten and Piper that they was a Kirsten and Piper, you're a master. So they're gonna do master shit. But no, it's when you unlearn and relearn, and you say, hold up, they keep telling me to go to the library, but not the true library.
Come on.
They bury the truth.
Hmm.
That's why they tell you to go to the library because they want to bury the truth in the lies.
Hmm.
We know Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. How can you discover something with people here? So we know that's a lie. Then they get mad at us for talking about flat Earth. But come on, man, the firmament is the firmament. Y'all y'all can't even cure cancer, but you think you can get to the break through the firmament? I mean, hey man, you just got to start asking questions. And
They know how to cure cancer.
Oh, of course. But patient cured is money lost.
Hmm?
A patient cured is money lost.
Yeah, they know how to cure. They were given the cure a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
What was being spoken of was there were extraterrestrial brothers who were doing business here, and they needed refuge. So they
Mm.
traded they traded the cures, right?
Mm. Mm.
They gave them cures and all kind of stuff, and they were supposed to be able to have refuge, and they didn't keep their end of the bargain. They wound up taking the cures like they would do.
Right.
They took the
Right.
cures, they took the technology, and they started to shoot. They had a Project Red Light where they started to shoot the crafts down after they left the meetings, and they would take the technology and take the. Certain people saw them because when they shoot them down, they gotta go somewhere.
Mm.
So some people was talking about something in Aztec, Mexico, or something like that. Aztec, New
Mm.
Mexico. It wasn't just
Mm.
Roswell. There was Hotel, New Mexico, Aztec, New Mexico, Roswell. But they highlighted the Roswell one. But it was millions of sightings and hundreds of occasions where they were showing up in the mass public areas, like 1966, where they showed up in Australia over a school, right?
Mm.
And then 1994, they showed up in rural Zimbabwe over a school, and it was a bunch of them, and they said they looked like black people with hippie hair.
Mm.
But
Mm.
yeah, they have all the tech. Listen, if there's a problem, if there's a disease here, they already know how to reverse it. They
What?
already know how to
What?
heal it.
But we know this. We know that the body will heal itself if it's put in the right
Mm-hmm.
environment. We understand that,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, think about it. This just hit me when you said hotel Mexico. Hotel is hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Hotel is hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. And hotel is that's the portal. That's the portal for them to come through. It makes perfect sense to me.
For what to come through?
But for the extraterrestrials to come through and do what they had to do.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean that's how I'm looking at it. I mean, if you look at the Ankh, that circle it shows you a portal for a reason.
You're right about it.
I mean, that just came to me when you said hotel. Aztec. I remember going to do when I was in like Honduras or Ecuador, one of them, and we went to the salt dunes and we swimming down in there, you seeing all this stuff. Man, you just don't understand the beauty and the power and what's going on in Mother Nature. That they still can't crack the code on the bottom of the sea.
You're right.
NASA
Well, some places
NASA
they may not be allowed to go because they're guarded,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Not that they're
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
inaccessible otherwise, but it's because
Mm.
there are people there. You go read the book of Amos, chapter 9, and you'll see about that, where they say that certain people try to escape through the seas, and that the serpent will be commanded to strike them or bite them. So
Mm.
there may be aquatic beings there that live and protect those civilizations from human beings, like the movie
Have,
Aquaman may show.
mm, have
I'm
you
gonna
heard
give
of
you one more thing. I got to
Leviathan?
get up out of here. I gotta get a move,
All right,
get a move on.
do you
But we're
think,
gonna
brother?
come back. I'm gonna
Yeah,
give you
we
one more
have to.
thing since you brought that up about hotel.
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the word from right to left, you end up with the
Mm-hmm.
word patah,
Mm-hmm.
and that does mean to open, which will be what the
Mm.
portal would be.
Mm.
So I never thought of it that way till you said it.
Yeah, we got to keep building. Handle your business,
Mm-hmm.
man. You already know it's all love. I support you. All any
Likewise.
any negative energy, we deflect that green ass shit, bro. These
Mm-hmm.
niggas, cause you know why? They can't see us, bro. The
Mm-hmm.
light is too strong and too bright.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is.
Exactly, Steve.
Peace and power, bro. Love
Peace
and
and
light.
power.
Yes,
Love you
sir.
back, bro. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.